Hello children, welcome to Evolve Science classes. In my previous video, you have learnt about nutrition in plants. Class 7, this page, we ended up by the process of photosynthesis and also by underlining some difficult words which I said and I asked you to learn by heart. तो हमने क्या देखा था हमारे प्रीवियस वीडियो में कि जो फोटोसिंथेसिस है इट इज़ वेरी वेरी नेसेसरी फॉर द प्लांट्स एंड एज बाय दिस प्रोसेस ओनली दे कैन प्रिपेयर द फूड और जो भी फूड प्लांट्स बना रही हैं वो हमारे लिए भी ज़रूरी है एंड दिस इज़ हाउ लाइफ इज़ एग्जिस्टिंग ऑन अर्थ. So we ended up here in my previous video and let us continue now. So in this page also we'll come across some difficult words. We'll mark them definitely and it's your job to learn them also. Now in the picture given here what you find that there is a plant shown here. Every plant which is green in color and has leaves will do the process of photosynthesis. मतलब leaves जो है वो site of photosynthesis है, वो जगह है जहाँ पे photosynthesis होती है. कैसे होती है? photosynthesis के लिए हमें क्या चाहिए? हमें नहीं, plants को क्या चाहिए? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड चाहिए. तो ये कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्लांट्स में कैसे आएगा? विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्टोमेटा. दे आर वेरी स्मॉल सेल्स which are present at the base of the leaf. लीफ के नीचे बहुत छोटे छोटे पोर्स होते हैं जिसको हम कहते हैं स्टोमेटा और उस स्टोमेटा के साइड में होता है गार्ड सेल्स. तो ये गार्ड सेल्स में जब पानी भर जाता है ये फूल जाते हैं एंड एज दे स्वेल द स्टोमेटा ओपन्स. जैसे ही ये स्टोमेटा ओपन होता है, you can check, I'm drawing the picture here. These are the guard cells and here these are the guard cells, GUARD, guard cells, and this aperture or opening is called as the stomata or stomatal opening. When these guard cells swell by the water, then this stomata opens, and when the stomata opens, carbon dioxide can enter into the leaf, and when the carbon dioxide is entering, sunlight is already there to get the heat or give the heat. Water is coming to the leaf through the roots, so the process of photosynthesis can be conducted by the leaf and food can be prepared. Now you also know that the product of photosynthesis is not only food but also oxygen. So when this stomata opens, carbon dioxide comes in and oxygen moves out through the stomata. So there is an exchange of gases in the stomatan opening. Carbon dioxide will enter. CO2 is the name of carbon dioxide or the formula of carbon dioxide, and oxygen will come out. This process takes place when the stomata opens. Now how does the stomata close? When the stomata closes, the guard cells are very very close to each other. You see the pore is now closed. So here you see the stomata is closed. So this is an open stomata and this is a closed stomata. So when there is no exchange of gases, then the stomata remains closed. I hope you have understood. Now let us carry on. The next process which you will see here is photosynthesis written in equation form. It's a very easy thing which is done here. Photosynthesis written in equation form. What do you need for photosynthesis? Carbon dioxide. See, for reactants it is written here carbon dioxide and water in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. And what is it forming? Carbohydrate and oxygen. So these become the products. What is the product? Carbohydrate and oxygen. These are the products of photosynthesis. You may be asked in your question paper that to write the products of photosynthesis. Then you have to write carbohydrate and oxygen. And if you are asked what are the reactants of photosynthesis, then you are writing carbon dioxide and water. So they become the reactants. मतलब इनसे इनका इस्तेमाल करके फोटोसिंथेसिस टेक प्लेस हो रहा है एंड प्रोडक्ट क्या बन रहा है, रिजल्ट क्या है, कार्बोहाइड्रेट एंड ऑक्सीजन. एंड हु हेल्प दिस फोटोसिंथेसिस टू टेक प्लेस? द हेल्पिंग मटेरियल इज सन and chlorophyll. So they are the helping agents. So this is how photosynthesis is written in a very, very small equation. Now let's continue. So the process of photosynthesis always gives the product what? Food in the form of carbohydrate. Starch is also a carbohydrate. It's written here, starch is also a carbohydrate. Now there is a very important box written here. Let us go through this box. Let us read it. Besides leaves, photosynthesis also takes place in other green plant parts of the plant, in the green stem and green branches. This is something very important to know. Till now, everybody was knowing that leaves are the only site of photosynthesis. Now, you can be asked that what are the other sites of photosynthesis? Then this is your correct answer written here. Besides leaves, photosynthesis also takes place in other green parts of the plant, in green stem and green branches. So, this is one of the answers which you can write and learn. Then the desert plants have scales here. The desert plants have scales and spine like leaves to reduce the loss of water by transpiration. These plants have green stems which carry out photosynthesis. अब जो desert plants होती है, let us talk about a cactus. I hope everybody has seen a cactus. A cactus looks like this. And it has thorns over its body. Fine thorns. I'm drawing it with green color here. These are the thorns like this. Actually, these thorns are modified leaves and they have curled and formed into thorns. And this is the stem which looks like a leaf. Actually, this is the stem of the plant. So cactus when you are seeing and if you touch it, the pricking part, जो चीज आपको चुभती है, एक्चुअली जो कांटे होते हैं वो कांटे बने हैं, लीव्स कर्ल हो गई हैं और कांटे बन गई हैं. और जो स्टेम है वो अब लीफ जैसा दिखने लगा है, जिसे हम कैक्टस लीफ कहते हैं या कैक्टस कहते हैं. एक्चुअली दैट इज द स्टेम ऑफ द प्लांट. एंड व्हाई इज इट सो? क्योंकि डेजर्ट में इतनी गर्मी होती है कि वहाँ पे जैसे ही स्टोमेटा ओपन होता था, सारा का सारा मॉइस्चर उड़ जाता था, गर्मी में इवेपोरेट हो जाता था, ट्रांसपायर हो जाता था. सो दिस प्लांट्स अडेप्टेड बाय हैविंग स्पाइंस. और जो स्टेम है वो अब पानी भर के रखता है अपने पास. सो एवरी कैक्टस स्टेम इज वेरी सॉफ्ट, टेंडर एंड फ्लफी because it has turbid also. You'll get the word turbid also because it has good amount of water present in it. I hope it is getting clear. Now let's go forward to the chapter. Now we are going to perform an experiment here in this paragraph. I'm reading this paragraph. Have a look. Perform iodine test with leaves of both the plants as you did in class 6. Record your result. Now leave the pot which was earlier kept in dark in the sunlight for 3 to 4 days and perform the iodine test again on its leaves. Record your observation in your notebook. So let us just think what could happen. So I am taking two potted plants. This is one potted plant with leaves, A pot, and this is another potted plant. I'll call it as pot B, and one of this plant, this A1, is kept in sun, and this is kept, B pot is kept in dark. You all know that wherever there is sun, photosynthesis will take place. And when photosynthesis is taking place, carbohydrate will be formed or starch will be formed in the leaf. And it is the starch only which gives the iodine test. And in dark, there will be no formation of carbohydrate, so there will be no iodine test here for this pot of plant. I hope you are able to understand. Now you find there are different types of leaves in certain plants. कई प्लांट्स होते हैं जिसमें कलरफुल लीव्स होती हैं, पर्पल कलर, पिंक कलर, स्पॉटेड वंस. उसमें हमें ग्रीन कलर तो कहीं दिखता ही नहीं है, और हमें पता है कि ग्रीन कलर जो होता है वही फोटोसिंथेसिस करता है. तो इन प्लांट्स में फोटोसिंथेसिस, इन लीव्स में फोटोसिंथेसिस कैसे होती होगी? होती है, इनमें भी फोटोसिंथेसिस होती है, बिकॉज दैट क्लोरोफिल, दैट ग्रीन कलर्ड पिगमेंट इज हाइडिंग समवेयर, कहीं छुपा हुआ है, और वो ही फोटोसिंथेसिस कर देता है. So let us read this paragraph. It's written here. The leaves other than green also have chlorophyll. Other than green means दूसरे कलर का है अगर कोई लीफ, उसमें भी क्लोरोफिल होता है, पर वो हिडन होता है. The large amount of red, brown and other pigments mask the green color. जो दूसरे कलर्स हैं वो ग्रीन कलर को ढक दिया है. मास्क मीन्स ढक दिया है. Photosynthesis takes place in these leaves also. Okay. अब हम एक माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म की बात देखेंगे जो कि प्लांट है पर एक प्लांट जैसा नहीं दिखता, और प्लांट जैसा ज़मीन पे शायद नहीं मिलते, बड़े बड़े जैसे प्लांट्स होते वैसे नहीं दिखते. इट इज़ फाउंड स्पेशली इन वाटर बॉडी. वो पानी की सतह पे, सरफेस पे दिखाई देता है. डू यू नो द नेम ऑफ दैट प्लांट? It is termed as algae. So I am reading this chapter, this paragraph now. Listen. You often see slimy green patches. Slimy greens mean जब हम पॉन्ड में, तालाब में देखते हैं, हरे रंग की एक चादर सी बिछी होती है पानी के ऊपर, और वो बड़ा ही गंदा दिखता है. वो हरे रंग की चादर है क्या? These are generally formed by the growth of organisms called algae. ये है वो algae जिसकी मैं अभी बात कर रही थी. Can you guess why algae are green in color? Yes, you all know now. Algae is green because it contains chlorophyll. They contain chlorophyll which gives them the green color. Algae can also prepare their own food by photosynthesis. So this is a new topic which is introduced to all of you. You all should know that there are microscopic plants also which can produce their own food by the process of photosynthesis. So we have read till here synthesis of plant food अदर देन कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स. ये हम हमारे नेक्स्ट टॉपिक में लेने वाले हैं इन माई नेक्स्ट वीडियो. सो यू हैव टू स्टे ट्यून टिल देन, बट बिफोर दैट let us mark all the difficult words which we have read till now. So start marking the difficult words. Here comes transpiration, then synthesize. If you have not marked earlier, you should know this. And while you are marking the difficult words, you should learn this equation which is very, very important. Then comes the word occurrence, carbohydrate. When you learn this equation, you are learning many of the difficult words. Next, Let's come here to this page. Here we get to have some difficult words. One is chlorophyll. You should remember this word again. Then coming to the next paragraph, here you get to have many other like slimy, then stagnant, then algae. Although this is a very small word, but इसका spelling भी आपको याद रखना है. So thank you children, stay tuned or keep on seeing the videos again and again to have a better conception of the chapter. Better conception means अच्छे से समझने के लिए वीडियोस को बार बार देखिए और इसके नोट्स भी बनाइए. As much as you write by yourself, अभी से हैबिट बना लीजिए राइटिंग की, so that you have a good knowledge of self study, okay, and you become confident. Stay tuned and I will be back soon with the next video. Thank you.